Miles Henderson, and I studied abroad at the University of Ghana in 2016, and I lived in Ish 1. During that time, I met a few guys. Do a little shout out for the current TCU team. A show of hands for them, please. Can y'all please stand up? Please stand up. Take your seat. Please stand up. We have Benjamin, who is the first TCU president at the University of Ghana. We have Tito, the campus coordinator for the University of Ghana. We have Jared, the jack of all trades for TCU, University of Ghana. Does a little bit of everything. And of course, we have Gideon, our technology officer. All right. So how many people here today are college students by a show of hands? College students. All right, so let's just yell out the colleges we're from. Howard. All right, where else are we from? Wayne State. Anywhere else in Ghana?
Central University.
Central University. UCC, so Cape Coast. What about UG? UG's in the house. University of Ghana's in the house too. All right, so I have a thought for y'all. Imagine if these 5 or 6 universities we just named were all connected in the same platform. All the students at these universities, all the black students, African descendant students, were able to talk to one another, interact with one another, game plan with one another, and build and have events like this all the time, either virtually or in real life. That essentially is what the mission of True Culture University is. Our mission, I'm not going to read it out to you, it's essentially digitizing the Pan African movement for black millennials. This is our advisor. Does anybody know who that is? That's Julius Garvey. That is Marcus Garvey's son. And he is our advisor currently. The thing that I like to kind of talk about when we're discussing Pan-Africanism, when we're discussing the coming together of peoples, is this one word: fusion. Because that's literally all it is. Fusing into a larger entity, fusing into a larger brain, fusing to take the capacity of everything that we can do and put it all together. But now, how do we fuse? How do we fuse? How do we fuse? How do we do it? I think it's quite simple, actually. Number one is to have an understanding of perspective. Every single perspective of what it means to be black, every single perspective of what it means to be from your various backgrounds. We have to understand what that is and what that means. Number two is communication to discuss the perspectives. If we don't have the awareness of one another, nor the tools or the ability to communicate with one another about what we have learned, then we can actually never come together. We can talk about it in our independent, localized silos of what we want Pan-Africanism to be all day, every day. But now when it actually comes to communicating with each other, what tools are we actually using to get us there? So, for this first part, understanding of perspective. This is what True Culture University has really been working on the last 3 years. We really have been digging deep to make sure we're showcasing and giving different perspectives the opportunity to be heard. So that means independent chapters. You just met the University of Ghana team. This is an independent True Culture University chapter that's connected to the platform. Then we have the Zumbi dos Palmares team. That's in Sao Paulo, Brazil. And then, of course, we have Indiana University of Pennsylvania, IUP. That's my alma mater. And then we have campus organization partnerships at Syracuse and University of New Haven. We have published over 200 student-written articles. These articles showcase the perspectives of what it means to be black. These articles showcase ideas on how we move forward. These articles showcase the narratives of what it means to be black abroad. It showcases the entire spectrum, or as best I think my friend Tito said it on the radio the other day, blackness. And I think that's a perfect way of exploring it. Because I do realize that our local struggles have to become interconnected, and we have to use the tools available to us to do so. So, the next component is campus activism. What we're really looking at the True Culture University platform to become is a way for localized news for students to showcase their various experiences, campus news, what's going on at UG, what's going on at Cape Coast, what's going on at Central. We give you the power, we give you the tools that you can say what's happening, but then connect to all the other students, not only in your country, but one day in your region and to the greater diaspora as well as we grow. That's the vision. So now, this is the second part. Communication to interact from our various perspectives. So we talked about fusion. That's the word of today, fusion. We can't fuse if we can't interact with one another. So if we create a platform for us to interact and discuss the perspectives that we've been showcasing for the last 3 years, we'll be this much closer to fusion. So now this here is the plan to be released platform that TCU is evolving into. So we're looking at digital social connectivity. We're looking at creating an in-house social media network for Black college students globally. That means instant access to students all over the world as the network grows. An in-house messaging system, virtual discussion topics, and forums. So now, instead of this being an isolated Pan-African Student Summit, this Pan-African Student Summit is taking place all over the world at the same time. So I guess in the words of quantum futurists and quantum computers, we can kind of get a little quantum with the way we're approaching our Pan-Africanism, right? We're linking all Black students globally into a single portal. One portal, one vision, one destiny. We're looking at school organization integration. So that means that now all the different organizations that we have that are involved with, the struggle of Pan-Africanists. What are just a couple organizations that you can think of off the top of your heads? Just yell them out. BSU, Black Student Union. What's some other ones?
AAPRP.
AARP.
AAPRP.
Yes. What's another one? HowSec. One more. ASA, African Student Association, right? So now imagine on this platform, all those organizations and their campus satellites now have somewhere to be connected at virtually to one another. So no longer are these organizations interacting with one another locally or interacting locally isolated from one another, but instead now there's connection. Now you can leverage that connection for larger student impact. You can say, wow, I see we actually have, a couple events that are kind of similar, we're in a similar vicinity, why don't we just do one massive event for 3 colleges instead of just this one? That is the type of connection that we can begin to unfold. A virtual workspace for streamlined organizing. How many WhatsApp groups are we in? Thousands. If we actually had a digital chat space that could allow to streamline that, especially as it related to our campus organizing, our campus impact, I believe that would make all the difference in the world. It's not about being outmatched, it's about being out-organized. Does anybody know who said that? Marcus Garvey said that. And of course, access to a Pan-African activism curriculum, which is what we're also actively developing as well. So, our Pan-Africanism will be digital. And this right now is a call to action for everyone in this room. And I heard about 5 different colleges while we were here. So we're looking for you to bring us to your campus. Allow True Culture University to grow. You've seen our vision. You've seen our intent. We're looking at building our team. We're looking at developing. We're looking at going all across the continent. So we want you to sign up to become a beta tester of the new social media platform, integrate your campus organizations into our expanding network, and of course, write an article. Please, please, please write an article. The content, that first part of fusion, we have to showcase the perspectives. It doesn't work if no one's interacting. So we have to showcase the perspectives and also have a place for us to do it safely and openly. So that's essentially it. Right now, we're having a call for coders. We're going to build out this platform. And the main thing is that we're looking at here. This is a formal invitation for all coders from Ghana and the rest of the continent to join us on the ground level as we build out this vision. If we're going to build out a social media platform, we're going to build it from the power base out. The African continent is the power base for Pan-Africanism. You know, whether I'm from the diaspora, whether I'm African descendant, it's the power base. So if we're going to build something like this, it only makes sense. What did our Dr. Williams just say? It only makes sense that the base is on the continent and we build from there. And that's exactly what we're doing. I know we have the skills probably in this room right now to make this. I know we do. So what I'm asking is that for everyone who has a QR code to come for the beta tester sign up, to scan this, please do that and that will get you access to the page. And what I can do as well, really, really quickly, I can give you just a little glimpse, and I'll bring this page back, don't worry, don't worry. I can give you just a little glimpse of the actual website that we have up now.
That's the Firefox.
Oh, Firefox. So this is the current website that we have. And it's not, you know, it's exactly where we need it to be at. And of course it looks a bit different, you know, in different browsers, but yeah, please sign up for the beta test and join our team and help us make Pan-Africanism a reality. Thank you.